Welcome back to Views of a Flick.
You do it every
I'm
time.
Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. Got Said in the building.
What's happening?
Got Ron Jarobi in the building.
You already know me in the building.
Yeah. Using his belly as a coaster since he want to make fun of me. But yeah.
Really for never mind.
We back for episode 5 of Mandalorian, The Pirate, chapter 21. What y'all think, fellas? Well, say what you think. You was gone. Been gone for a little minute.
This is one of my favorite episodes out of the whole series. Period.
Really?
Yeah. Out of the whole series. Period.
Yeah, mine's too.
Everything that I like about Star Wars, this episode gave me.
This was as Star Wars as it's gonna ever get for any of these shit.
Yeah. It again, we don't have to talk about how visually the Mandalorian looks because it looks great. Every episode looks great.
Yeah, but this episode this season look like movie production.
Right. And you know the story, it was predictable. You know what I'm saying? We all seen it coming. But it's just I just like this episode because it was full of action. You know what I'm saying? It was you got starfighters fighting and you got, you know what I'm saying, basically troops on the ground fighting. And it was just everything I liked about Star Wars. The only thing we was missing was, you know what I'm saying, the Force, which I wasn't mad about.
Yeah, you're right about that. Got a lot of Mando action, Mandalorian action. Got a lot of, like I said, I don't know, the Starfighter action. I don't know what the fuck all they call they ships and all that.
Yeah, ships.
But we got a lot of pilot action. Got some pirate action. I guess you could say. But I guess it is what typical Star Wars fans would look for in a Star Wars, without the Force and Jedis and all of that.
Right.
Huh. So I would agree with that, and I did enjoy this episode a lot. I don't know if I would say this my favorite episode. I would probably still have to say episode. Was that 4? Yeah, it might be episode 4. Probably my favorite episode still so far. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. It was kind of, I don't know, but I ain't gonna say typical, but it was kind of I guess they kind of pushed the story forward a little bit this episode. Because that is one gripe that I would probably say about this season is that they haven't really pushed the story forward. Like,
right, we don't know what the overarching storyline is.
I thought the overarching story was the resurgence of Mandalore. That's what I thought. I mean, from the first episode. Dude went to restore his dude went to restore wanted to fight to restore his whatever Mandalorian ship, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Clear his name.
And they recruit. They showing us them recruiting and building Mandalore. We found out there's more Mandalorian tribes out there. And with this episode, we got the person they wanted was who you want to call the chosen one of the Mandalorians who's supposed to reunite all the Mandalorians. They're trying to build it up. They gained some. They got not a real. I mean, not it ain't their home. It ain't Mandalore, but they got some definite somewhere to go. They ain't gotta live in rocks and caves and shit no more. You know what I'm saying? To me, it seemed like the overall story is rebuild the Mandalore.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe not rebuilding Mandalore, but maybe rebuilding the Mandalorian name, I guess.
That would be rebuilding Mandalore.
It would?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But ain't Mandalore just that place where they went to?
No, Mandalore, yeah, that planet that was fucked up.
Okay.
That was their home, though. They don't have a home no more.
They're going to be on a Mandalorian is a people. Mandalore is a people, not a place. Like Asgard.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of already was.
I don't know.
Yeah. Probably. But I love this episode. I think this was my favorite episode. Maybe, I don't know if the series, I don't remember the other shits, but definitely of this season. I like the I thought old boy was finna be like, nah, fuck what's Mando's real name? Dejan or some shit?
Dejarin,
whatever his name is.
Din
Dinjin, whatever his name is. I thought the
Dude
dude,
called this nigga
the last episode, the dude's son, they say, I thought he finna be on some fuck all that. But he surprised me. That's what made me turn this episode. Like, hold up, this episode fire. The nigga was like, I think basically he was showing his loyalty to Mando.
Mm-hmm.
And was saying like, let's do this shit. Let's. I guess. Well, let me back up. Grief Karga needed some help because he was finna get his planet snatched.
Man, no, I knew they was gonna help him.
I knew Mando was. I didn't know. At first I was like, oh, they ain't finna fuck with him. Especially after what's the name? Them just popped up and found their spot, they hiding spot. But
because it would have been fucked up if they had a dude just went and saved your son yesterday.
Yeah.
Or however long it's been.
Yeah, but
in between episodes, like you just gonna leave him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
leave him out there this episode.
Yeah, if your agenda don't line up with mine, you gotta save my son because this is the Mandalorian way. This is the way. Yes.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
That's your son.
Yes, but this a family though.
Fuck that.
And he didn't just attack.
Especially if I'm Mandalorian, and as soon as dude be like, "Oh, our jetpacks always run out. We never know where they go." Be like, wait, so y'all, this motherfucker been coming and y'all still train right here? I'd be like, this on y'all stupid ass. You go get him.
Then you wouldn't have been the Mandalorian, obviously. Plain and simple. But yeah, yeah.
Fuck that.
That's like on a football team. If your fucking teammate, if somebody attack your quarterback, nigga, you gotta go. It don't matter if you like your quarterback or not. Your quarterback could be racist. He could have been Brett Favre and stole millions of dollars from an organization.
That's how I knew they was gonna help Mando. That's how I knew they was gonna help Dean.
Maybe so. Well, he didn't have to help him do that though, because that ain't the part of Mandalore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, Mando.
Yeah, he gotta help Mando. But he didn't have. They didn't have to though.
Yeah. But I like that though, and I think that they kind of knew like, hey, we can get a little bit of that that's over there, a little bit of that planet.
He told me, he was like, he offered me some land, so they was like, oh,
yeah,
you gotta live in this cave no more.
But I do wonder how the whole Bo-Katan and her recruiting and all that's gonna go.
I think she got a little faction. It's just in the cut waiting for her to give the word. Like,
think so?
Bo-Katan.
Yeah. Cause like you said in this episode, we found somebody when they extracted Moff Gideon. Somebody got him off that ship.
Mm-hmm.
They found that Beskar, you know what I'm saying, particles and shit.
Yeah.
So
Everybody don't have Beskar though. That's
just
that.
Mandalorians.
No, not all the Mandalorians. They armor not Beskar.
Yeah,
Mando
that's the
one
only
of the
reason.
one of the only ones that got Beskar armor.
That's the only reason that's why his shit looked like that versus everybody else's.
But I'm saying somebody else got Beskar. And it's a Mandalorian, I think. I don't think it's
I think it's a setup.
Could be.
They want to make it seem like, but
How would they do that though?
nah, because I guess who took them?
Can they breathe out in space with them in them suits?
In them helmets. Yeah.
Okay. Well then
I think it's another faction that we haven't seen. And I think old girl that's with the Republic now, I think we all know she a double agent. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
I know so. Yeah, she a double agent.
Yeah, somebody need to pop her ass.
I don't think she a double agent. I think she just want to do her own thing.
Somebody need to put that laser in her fucking between her eyes. She getting on my nerves, bro.
And that's another thing I was wondering this episode. What's the point of that armor?
The Beskar?
The Beskar armor?
Any of the armor that they got.
Well, the Beskar armor, lightsabers can't pierce that.
But the gun, not a lightsaber, like
The
material.
gun can't pierce the Beskar armor.
Nigga, they was going down.
No, they don't have Beskar.
But that's what I'm saying. But
Them
that's what I'm
niggas don't
saying.
got
Like,
Beskar
but
armor.
what's the point of that armor?
It's rare. It's rare.
I'm talking about just they armor that they
Right.
wear.
It
What's the fucking
offers-
point
the
of
same
it?
with the stormtroopers.
Yeah, it offers some resistance. but not a lot. Like when dude got up there on that cannon, it wasn't nothing they could do.
Yeah,
about
but
that.
but
niggas-
they was going down.
They was going down, but they wasn't. A lot of them didn't die.
But the niggas you saw get shot even with pistols.
Not the big dude. The big dude got shot hell of times, and he got right back up. Like, all right, let me go and regroup. A lot of them. I don't think a lot of them died. I don't think a lot of them died.
Looked like they was down for the count.
Yeah, he looked like he went down. Well, no, he kind of just sat down with the. He had the Gatling gun in his hand, but yeah, that armor. It's a little resistance to most lasers, but that nigga was shooting from a Terrell gun, nigga. That wasn't a regular laser.
But it was some going down with just a pistol. That's what made me wonder. Like
yeah, the thing is,
what's the
I don't
point
think
of them wearing that shit.
I don't think it's fatal when they get shot.
It's
But,
a reason. I mean, they wearing it for a reason.
But
You take a laser to the chest if you want to. Give me the armor, cause that motherfucker.
Give me the best scar.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck all that.
Well, actually, just make me a Jedi. Then I ain't really worried about no lasers. Unless this motherfucker sneak up on me and shoot me in the back.
you got to train like Ahsoka then.
How she train?
When Anakin made her train with all them storms.
But I feel like all Jedis probably did.
Nope, that's why they was out there getting smoked during Order 66.
Nah, them niggas getting smoked. It was just overwhelmed, and they just wasn't that good of Jedi.
Yeah, you gotta be powerful enough to be able to stop them.
Yeah, Ahsoka training was a lot more.
That shit was one day, bro.
No, it wasn't. That was over a period of time.
It wasn't that long though.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
When
they
he
was
was
training there,
when he was training Ahsoka,
he ain't haven't had that much time.
man, he been training Ahsoka since she was a kid.
But not. I'm talking about when he put her in that room and said, "Switch y'all guns to
that
stun."
was over a period of time. That wasn't.
It didn't look like that to me.
Yeah, that's because how they cut it. That was over a period of
Yeah, that
time.
was a montage.
That didn't look like a montage.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even watch it.
I saw it, nigga, but it didn't look like a montage. To me.
It definitely was.
It didn't look like one. Terrible montage.
They thought they went through all that in one day.
Nah, I was like, man, like a week.
Nah, I think it was longer than a week.
Nah, man, they ain't have enough time to do that shit in a week. There was shit going on. He was basically preparing her for Water 66.
Basically.
That shit should have took way longer than what it. Well, but anyway, I'd still rather be a Jedi than a Mandalorian.
But I mean, even old boy was doing it, was using the Force on the guns, on the lasers.
Who?
Kyle, what the fucking nigga name is?
Kylo Ren?
Yeah, Kylo. Yeah, even
He was
doing
just
it.
different.
Huh?
He was just different. Most people can't stop lasers like that.
I don't even want to go. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
Whatever he talked about, Kylo was different.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
he
was.
on
That's
some-
why I
he on
didn't
some sequel
understand.
He should have been different.
Wow.
That's why I don't want to talk about it.
He mad because Kylo could stop lasers, which ain't
No,
really-
I'm not mad because he can stop lasers. I'm mad because if he's able to stop lasers, how the fuck did Ray beat him?
I'm done talking about it. We won the Mandalorian. I'm done talking about it because we never gonna agree. Because this shit always happen when it come to the
Yeah,
last.
y'all just never gonna agree
Come
on
to
that
Kylo.
shit.
I'm never
I
gonna
mean,
agree.
95% of the people see it my way.
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
I mean,
what
yeah.
95% people see.
But I've been saying Ron is in the minority with the sequel trilogy.
Yes, I'm gonna see what I see. From what I saw, he did not lose to Rey. This season 3 of Mandalorian, to me, is equal to Star Wars movie production. To me. To me. Especially, and we definitely not talking about the prequel. I mean the old movies.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah. Of course, we've all said that we love it.
long story short, this episode of Mandalorian was fire.
Yeah.
Looked like a movie. I would say watch it.
I guess at
A plus.
I guess at least all of this lead up into the sequel trilogy.
Do it.
I mean, yeah, because ain't everything that we seeing now.
I thought the sequel trilogy was a little bit more.
The doctor didn't die. The doctor didn't die, did he?
Luke was young in this.
I don't think
Like,
so.
what are you talking about? Luke was fucking Hermit in the prequel, the sequel trilogy. And in this, he still had the black suit, green lightsaber. Luke was
You talking about the clone?
Luke was probably 30-something in this and 50 in the prequels. This was at least 20
I mean,
years.
this is the setup for it.
I mean, it's in line with the story. Yeah, it's in line.
It's obviously the setup for the what's they called? Not the Republic. What was they called?
First Order.
Yeah, the First Order.
How's
and
it,
all
what
the
you talking about?
shit.
Mandalorian's obvious setup.
Yeah, all of this,
How?
all this shit that's going on.
Dude said he been trying to he feel like the Empire is slowly trying to come back.
Yeah, that's why they keep saying all that.
That's why they keep saying
Empire trying.
That's
to
why
do
they.
something.
That's why they. He's tripping so much off the pirates going to take over that planet.
All the cloning,
I ain't taking it like that.
and shit that they spent the whole episode on.
Yeah.
I think all of that is a setup to the sequel trilogy and bringing old boy back and.
Oh, y'all
all
saying
that
this
shit.
because of Snoke, bro?
No,
Because who was cloned in the sequel trilogy besides Snoke?
the doctor. He's a cloner.
Sidious.
But who was cloned? No, Sidious wasn't cloned. That was
Yes,
the
he
same
was.
Sidious.
It was a clone.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
It's the same Sidious.
He was a clone. That whole little laboratory down there, that was a clone
We
laboratory.
seen a bunch of motherfuckers in robes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was a clone. You're right. We'll go there.
But yeah, this is what it's leading up to. The Mandalorian, them keep talking about clones. Even the Bad Batch, it all links together. The reason they're so focused on cloning is because Sidious was focused on cloning.
So you figured out the main. You finally figured out the story of the Bad Batch.
It still wasn't good.
Okay.
Yeah,
As long as you figured the story out. No, because he said he wasn't no story, but
I mean, they said that in the last 2 episodes. So, but yeah, that's what it's all leading up to, the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Sidious, he need the cloning don't work. So he's trying to figure out different ways to clone himself because he can't take Vader's body anymore.
Man, all of it is a lead up to the sequel trilogy. Andor, this, we haven't seen Ahsoka yet. I'm assuming that Ahsoka is also. Well, nah, I'm not going to assume that.
no, you're
I'm not
right
gonna
because
assume
they
that.
showed Zeb in this episode. Zeb was in this episode, so
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I saw that.
Zeb was
he
the purple pilot thing that he was talking to in that one scene.
Yeah, I saw that he was on a commercial, but not a commercial. He was on a cartoon, but what do he got to do with like?
He was
everything?
a part of the team that Ezra, Ahsoka, Zeb, Sabine. He was on that team.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming he gonna pop up again.
I don't see the point of him popping up in this episode, but
Just an Easter egg
Yeah,
I don't know.
cameo.
yeah, we're gonna see.
It's an actor out for Ezra, so Ezra gonna pop up
Yeah,
because they got an actor for him already.
man, he gonna pop up. Question is it gonna be in one of the final 3 episodes of this, or in Ahsoka?
Is this
I'm
the
assuming
last
it's
season of
probably gonna be
Mandalorian?
Hmm?
It's the last season of Mandalorian?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
but I'm assuming they probably gonna wait till Ahsoka. But we're gonna see, man.
They pushed Mandalorian
This
back.
episode was a A+ for me.
And
What y'all grade?
it was an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give this episode a B+. Yeah, right up there.
Best episode this season
Nah, hell no.
to me.
Yeah, I'll probably
Production,
I
all that
still
shit.
give it to but what that had to be episode 4, not the last episode. I believe that was episode 4. That was like the shortest episode. That was like 30-something minutes. That was straight like just action all the way through.
It's about when he got
Sound like this episode.
when he got captured.
Was that episode when he got captured by the
The little robot.
No,
thing.
or was it the last episode when they did the flashback and all that? When they did the flashback for Baby Yoda.
That was last week.
Well, then last week's episode 5.
Oh, hell no.
But no,
Go
episode
ahead.
4.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, to me that's still the best episode.
Jar Jar Binks save
Yeah.
Hell no.
Grogu.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, dude saying hell no. The last dude said in the review that's the best episode so far.
Yeah, until this episode came out.
But you talking like that episode was trash, though.
No, I'm just saying hell no. Because he brought up Jar Jar Binks. You know,
Look at me. That was the nigga that played him.
I know, but that wasn't the reason the episode was good.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I guess so. Anything else about
You
this
can cut a
episode?
lot of this shit out, bro.
Leave
A lot of
it
this,
in there.
Wars.
Leave
a
that
lot
in
of this
there.
shit you can cut out, bro.
Leave that in there.
Nobody gonna watch this shit
Shit,
with us
yes,
talking
they
about it. No,
is.
they not.
Leave
we
that
talked about
in
this
there.
shit several times.
Man, leave
Cut
it
that
in
bullshit. Cut out what you can cut
there.
out.
Motherfuckers told me that's the beauty of the podcast. It's so hard.
Who told you that?
Y'all think I'm
People
Who
that
told
watch it.
Who told you that and didn't like the pod or share the pod?
Listen through that shit again.
You say what?
If you think I'm about to listen to that shit again, you got your mind.
Cut the shit. That's all I'm saying.
No, if you think I'm about to listen to it again, cut it.
Well,
You got your mind. All that going
this
out.
episode too long. I mean, we didn't talk about the Mandalorian, but whatever.
Hey, think about that while you talking.
That's why I'm finna get my computer. Then you can send that shit to me, and I'll go through it because I'm not about to. Like,
think about that while
we
you talking.
We did this shit 70 times, bro.
I'm Will I Am Defoe,
Yeah.
aka Big Willie Style. That's said.
What's happening?
That's
Have
Ron
my computer in a
Jerobi.
couple weeks. You already know me.
And we're gonna see y'all next time for episode 6 of The Mandalorian. Hopefully we can knock
If you
out
decipher
the,
that from this episode.
Hopefully we can knock out the Night Agent. I still want to do John Wick if said going to see it.
I'm going to see that today.
Yeah. So we're gonna see y'all next time.
Supposed to do Scream.
Peace.